Hello, and welcome to the Q&A session around VeriSM. My name is Dr. Suzanne Van Hove, and I'm going to be answering your questions. So as a lead author for the original VeriSM volume, which was Service Management for a Digital Age, and also the lead author for the next volume, which is due in Q3 of 2018, which is going to be called VeriSM Unwrapped and Applied, which will be the practical side of VeriSM. I get asked a lot of questions as to from folks that are trying to understand what's going on. One of the questions that I've been asked recently is this: is VeriSM, ITIL, Agile, and DevOps enemies or friends? I kind of looked at the person and I said, really? And so I had to go back and say, you know what? They don't have that background that you have, so let's explain it to them. First of all, ITIL, DevOps, Agile, Lean, whatever you want to put in there, these are all management methods that typically sit within an IT organization, though we've seen applications of Agile and Lean outside of IT, obviously. VeriSM is a service management approach for the entire organization. It moves that principles of service management to that enterprise level. It's no longer a focus within just IT. It's saying that the entire organization is a service provider and the various departments within the organization are its capabilities. Collectively, those capabilities allow the success or failure of that service provider, aka the organization. Now, as we go through and address consumer requirements, of course, at some point they will hit a technical requirement. And in fact, organizations that are formally addressing digital transformation initiatives, they've coupled the importance with the strategic initiatives with the ability to exploit technology. When you start talking digital, you know that you're going to be exploiting the capabilities that we have in the technical realm. VeriSM is an approach. It is a model. It's a way of thinking how a service-oriented organization should look like, should behave. It demands that the organization defines its governance, its enterprise governance, saying this is what we want to accomplish. It then further defines it, cascades it down into the operating principles, which really do give the character of that organization in those operating principles. And then it forms into the mesh. That mesh is critical. It allows the organization to understand its resources and how it needs to manipulate those resources to meet the consumer needs. We need the principles behind ITIL, DevOps, Agile, Lean, SIAM, consumer or customer experience, user experience, and the many plethora of other management practices. But we also need to incorporate the management practices from finance or from HR or from sales and manufacturing. We need to make sure that we have a completely solid model that will eventually, or not eventually, that will address the needs of the consumer in producing the product or service that the consumer has engaged the organization to deliver. So are we enemies or are we friends? Well, we're friends. It has to be friends. We're all resources in that pool of being able to deliver the services and the products that the consumer requires. I look forward to seeing you on the VeriSM block in the planet of service management.